Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all these amazing leaders, youth leaders who have joined us from across the globe. We have Arjun joining us from the US at 5 a.m. We have a lot of young leaders from Nepal Modern Indian School who are joining us. And along with that, we have our youth leaders who have been part of this program from India joining us. And along with that, we have the founder, that's me, co-founder Devesh Mohan, and Soumitra. And I should not be forgetting my own children, Risha and Rihanna, who are joining us from Malaysia. So yes, we have a pretty global team that is present today for this first GBTC orientation, along with Mikhail. Hi, Mikhail. Okay, he's also joining us from Malaysia. Perfect. Let's get started. Just a little brief about, we wanted to share with you that GBTC has been doing a lot of community work for the last 4 years, since 2021. And in this process, we have been engaging with a lot of youth leaders so that, because we believe that you are the future. And if you grow, you are going to be bringing that change in the community. And that's the reason why, along with the core programs that we have been running, we have been working on the Youth Leadership Development Program. And we've been very fortunate that we've already started with youth leaders who have been part of this program for the last 3 years. In fact, Arjun, who is here today, was one of the first persons who joined us from the beginning, and then Dhruv and Janvi and Anjali, who have been part of this program from day one. And what we wanted to do is that recently we have formalized what the GBTC Youth Leadership Program is, what we do, and how can we be part of your journey of growth as leaders, because every individual is a leader if they believe in the potential that they are a leader. Allow me to share my screen, and then I'll take you through the process. Okay. So welcome aboard. Welcome to our first official GBTC orientation. We believe in the mantra of educate to elevate, transforming the lives of underserved students with tech-powered learning. And today we will be sharing with you about what we have been doing and how can you be part of this transformation and become change makers. A brief about who we are. Well, myself, Kirandeep Sandhu, I am based out of Malaysia. GBTC gave birth during COVID. Some of you may have heard the story that when we were all in lockdown, that's when we were in lockdown, there was that push that what can I do? Or what can each one of us do? And that gave birth to this small little initiative with me working with Soumitra Dubey, who is the project director of GBTC. Soumitra, as many of you may be aware, is quadriplegic. And he, during the COVID times, was teaching visually impaired children. And through our online discussion, we found out that Soumitra was working with visually impaired children, and he had given my Guru Dakshina to this child. And that really gave me a purpose suddenly that, you know, it doesn't matter where we are, what we are doing, we're close, we are in this space where nobody really can see each other. We're in these closed doors, but we can make a change. We can make a difference if we have the intention. So that's where we talked about the growth mindset, opening possibilities for others. And I would say that that one initiative, which started with the visually impaired one child, has today reached over 4,000 children that we are today reaching through different initiatives of ours. So that was a brief about the birth of GBTC as the founder. And along with me, this journey would not have been possible without the support Are you able to see my screen or no? Presume no. Is it coming? No. That's it. And this would have not been possible without the support of my co-founder, Devesh Mohan, who is based out of India in Noida. And Devesh brought in his expertise. Devesh, would you like to give a short little brief about yourself to the team?
Hello, everyone. Very good morning to children who are joining from US, and good evening to all the kids joining from Malaysia, India, and Nepal. So, yeah, thank you, Kiran, and uh, appreciate all of you taking out time from your schedules on Friday evening, Friday morning, and being here with us. So, it's lovely to see you all. And from my point of view, I have been engaged with GBTC for last almost 3 years, and it has been a journey which has gone with the roller coaster rides in terms of not knowing too many things, but in the process figuring out that how we can do. So that's one of the important lessons of leadership, that in life things will always, how much you plan, there would be chaos which will always be there. So one of the key leadership trait is that how we can handle those chaos, right? And this is something which was absolutely new for all of us. We haven't dealt with any type of NGOs in the past, so things were all new. But I think if there is an intention, there is a passion to get things done, then you will get it done. So, having said that, I work in the corporate sector. I'm working as a director for a company called Canonical, which is into open source software. So that's where I take care of some of the large global alliances and partnership. And my role is how I can continuously help my company to grow their business within the partnership which I carry. And I'm based out of Noida, and good to be here. Both my kids are also here, and they are also uh, been involved in some of the activities of GBTC. So good, good to connect with you all. Thank you.
Thank you,
Over to you,
Dipesh.
Kiran.
And now I'm going to bring onto the stage is Soumitra Dubey, our project director. As I always say, bed to TED. So as he's quadriplegic, he today said, I have a stomach ache, I couldn't get out of bed. But I said, Soumitra, you've conquered the world, so it doesn't really matter whether you're in bed, you're ruling the world. So over to Soumitra Dubey.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Yeah, so first of all, very good morning and good evening to all of you. And it's really pleasure because seeing 3 years from where we are here, and I'm the person who is very, very happy to see all this happening. And here I am in GBTC Trust. I am project director. I'm based at Ayodhya. With that, I'm a passionate teacher here, and working in so many areas. I'm also a disability advocate. I love to communicate, motivate, and it's really great to have you all here. Over to you, ma'am.
Perfect. So let's get started. I would like to show you all a short little video which will show what we do.
In India, around 250 million children were impacted during the COVID-19 pandemic with the closure of schools. This negatively affected the primary education, especially in the rural parts of the country. A survey conducted across by the School Children's Online and Offline Learning shows that only 4% children in rural India had access to online education. GBTC, Give Back to Community Trust, aims to bridge the educational gap in rural India by supporting underserved students through technological empowerment. This initiative allows children to make and shape our digital future. Here's two groundbreaking projects initiated by GBTC: Project Enable Smart Class and Project Enable Super 60 Plus. The objective of Project Enable Smart Class is to empower rural schools with technology and increase the outreach of students in the community. The Trust provides digital infrastructure to government primary schools to improve student engagement, student learning, and retention.
मैं ये वादा करता हूँ कि हम सब स्मार्ट क्लास में पढ़ करके एक स्मार्ट बच्चा बनेंगे।
थैंक यू जीबीटीसी ट्रस्ट हमको हमारे विद्यालय को स्मार्ट क्लास देने के लिए। जीबीटीसी ट्रस्ट की तरफ से हमारे स्कूल में टीवी लगी है जिससे हम नई नई चीजें सीख सकते हैं। थैंक यू जीबीटीसी ट्रस्ट।
थैंक यू जीबीटीसी ट्रस्ट। आपने हमारे विद्यालय को एक स्मार्ट क्लास दिया है जिससे हम बच्चों को अभी तक जो थ्योरेटिकली पढ़ाते थे उसे हम प्रैक्टिकली दिखा पाएंगे, जिससे बच्चे आराम से और आसानी से उस चीज को बहुत ही बेहतर ढंग से सीख पाएंगे।
Project Enable Super 60 Plus. The objective of Project Enable Super 60 Plus is to prepare talented students of economically weaker sections studying in primary schools for entrance exams of Vidyagyan and Navodaya Vidyalayas through daily online classes in Hindi, mathematics, and reasoning. Selected students are provided smartphones by GBTC Trust. We urge many leaders to join our mission to help more children receive quality education. Through your valuable donation of digital devices, we aim to empower the future generation to succeed in an increasingly interconnected world. Only together, we can give back to community.
Ma'am, you're muted.
Ma'am, you're mute.
So that was a brief about the program, what GBTC does, and we will, over the process, tell you more about these. But now let's talk about how can you be part of GBTC and become change makers. Now I'm going to hand over the stage to Soumitra, who is going to be sharing about the program with all of you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Just Soumitra, keep talking while I finish.
Yeah, so great to have you all here. And in the next slides, we are going to talk about in a detail about Youth Leadership Development Program. We'll be talking about different aspects of it, what the benefit you are going to get. And you'll also hear from the individuals who were already the part of it. So that will give you an idea that how you will engage with us in time to come. So be a change maker. In today's fast-paced changing time, we see all the things are changing with a exponential pace. What would be better than becoming a change maker, isn't it? And with this program, you are going to get opportunity. With that, you will not only leverage your own potential, but you'll see all around in society, you'll be able to make impact and even go beyond. So let's dive deep. And in the next slide, this is a program overview. So there are the three main areas in which you will get the chance to work. Number one is curriculum development. It might come in your mind that curriculum development, but we all know that we learn better when we teach, because when we teach, we learn twice. So here, first you will be trained, and then together you will develop the curriculum, and it's going to be a very interesting journey. Next, mentorship. We all are aware that when we learn from the person who are really dealing the problems, who are really master in their area, it's a real benefit, real gift, and you will get this gift in this program. So the mentorship is the second one. And the third one, this is community engagement. In the words of Mahatma Gandhi, like if you really want to see yourself, if you really want to find yourself, you have to lose yourself while serving others. And in community engagement, you will find plenty of opportunity to do that. So let's cover them one by one in the next slide. All three aspects you are seeing, you'll find that you are engaging with community in various capacity. So there are the 4 different programs. Program number 1 is holiday internship in Ayodhya. Number 2, it is going to be 21st century skills ambassador and trainer. Number 3 is advocacy campaign. You will be the part of the advocacy campaign. Number 4 is project-based applications. So let's cover them one by one. And on the next slide, we are covering the 21st century skills ambassador program. And when we talk about 21st century skills, we often say that the literate of 21st century are people who cannot only read and write, but the people who can learn, unlearn, and relearn. So keeping that in mind, you will be find plenty of opportunity to learn in with this program. And we are running this program for last 2 years. And here I would like to invite Dhruv Varsne from Noida to share his experience about this program. Dhruv, over to you.
Hello everyone.
Just give
My
me
name
one
is.
second. One
Oh
second.
yeah, sure.
Just one second. I'm gonna, one second.
So Dhruv was here, very actively engaged with this program, and he'll share his understanding. Yeah, Dhruv.
Yeah. Should I start now?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my name is Dhruv Varsne. I'm currently in my BTech 4th year. I'm just transitioning into the 4th year. I'm doing internships right now. So I worked with GBTC Trust. I have been working with them for the past 2-3 years from 2021, but I recently worked with them on this project of 21st century skill curriculum development. So this was about, if you had seen the video, there would be a couple of classes where you have seen a big banner with like around 8 skills written in them, which was social intelligence, growth mindset, hope, and some others as well, like perseverance and humility. So these are all skills that Soumitra sir and Kiran ma'am and even I believed were important for the future generations and current generation as well. So I would like to say like what I learned about in this project. I learned about curriculum development, which is the main thing we had to do. I had to research and innovate. I had to find some basically, let's say, some content for the children, how they could learn faster, how they could basically learn those subjects quite thoroughly, how they could apply those skills in real life. And one another thing is adaptability and flexibility. Now here, I've been quite privileged in life that I've gone to a private school. My studies and my college is all English medium. So when I had to basically make a curriculum and help making a curriculum in Hindi, it was it was a bit of a challenge because my Hindi speaking skills are all okay, but the writing and reading part, that was a challenge sometimes, because there were some words that had to be like Shuddh Hindi, and they could be quite difficult to basically pronounce as well. So those were the things that I had to basically adapt to, and it made me realize that I need to work on my Hindi skills as well. Another thing was that empathy and cultural sensitivity. Uh, I didn't quite understand what the situation was until I went to Ayodhya there. The school situation, I knew it was bad, but I didn't expect it to be that bad, if you could say so. So seeing that how much GBTC is helping those children, those classes, the smart classes, it was like I was thinking that I'm helping them. I think I was making quite a difference in their lives, and that made me quite happy. Yeah, that's all from my side. That it was quite a bit of an experience to learn and help those children. It helped me realize that I could make a lot more difference in their lives. maybe even a small difference that I didn't think would be that great of a like not let's say would not bother me too much, like just one thing to do, help them a lot. It made quite a difference for them. Yeah. So that's it from my side.
Thank you so much, Dhruv, for sharing.
Thank you, Dhruv.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Mm.
So in this program, like you'll be seeing on the slide, like, you know, yeah,
Nice.
it was the 20, yeah, in this program, what is happening that we are first in level 1. What we are doing, that we will introduce these 21st century skills. So you'll be having the first-hand understanding of deeper understanding of these all attributes which are there, these all skills which are there. And then after that, when you'll get the understanding, we'll have this is going to be the 4-week session, level 1. In that, you will get a certificate of participation of 4-hour community work. The main magic is in level 2. That is going to be the 8-week program, in which we all come together, and with the different methods we'll work on the curriculum, we'll develop it, and then you'll get the opportunity to even teach these skills to the other students. So with this, you'll be a 21st century skills ambassador. You'll be teaching on the behalf of the GBTC trust to the kids, to the people, different age group, 21st century skills. So it's very interesting, very close to my heart, and this is going to be a game changer in time to come.
I would like
Moving to the next.
just like to
Yeah,
add
ma'am.
those children who are joining from other countries. So yes, this is going to be first done virtually, which is going to be all level 1 and level 2. Level 1 is compulsory for all students who are going to be part of GBTC to understand the core fundamentals, because how you can become a resilient leader. That's the first part. And then those, a lot of children are joining from other countries. So what we are aiming to do is that one is you will get the opportunity to teach that virtually to the GBTC children. And then once or twice a year, we will have camps in your own cities, where if I'm visiting, I will arrange an opportunity where we will go to the village and teach those skills to those children in different villages or in different places. So that is the way that you can apply not only the learnings virtually, but also in person, when one of the GBTC leaders is in town to support you in that project. So that's one part of it. Over to you, Samitra. Please share the next part.
Right, ma'am.
1 second.
So that is the first one, and now coming to the second one, and it is about holiday internship in Ayodhya. So you all know that Ayodhya is a temple town. It's a lot of in news, and from last year we have started this program. In this program, what we are doing, we are inviting students in a during holidays, like maybe summer holiday, winter holiday. And then here we are giving you the chance to engage with our various projects. And also you'll get the chance to engage with the students, various cultural activities. Very first program that was launched, Arjun from US and Janvi from Noida, they were the part of it. And today both of them are here. So first I would like to ask Arjun to please share what was your take on it, what you learned, and what are the main things that you want to share with all the students. Over to you, Arjun.
Yeah, sure. So my name is Arjun. I'm from the US. I just graduated high school, or class 12 for you guys. I've been part of GBTC Youth Leadership Program for the past, I would say, 3.5 years, almost 4 years now. And I'm excited. I'm just excited to share my experience working on curriculum development, my community visit to Ayodhya, and my involvement in various fundraising initiatives, including a memorable book launch in Nepal. So my journey with GBTC has been incredibly rewarding. I had the opportunity to develop our educational curriculum focusing on integrating essential 21st century skills in Ayodhya. Additionally, I participated in a community visit to Ayodhya where we implemented implemented our curriculum and engaged with the local community, I was able to um, actively involve in local fundraising and other initiatives in Ayodhya and in Nepal for GBTC. So what are some things I've learned? Our first, curriculum development. Working on curriculum development has taught me the intricacies of creating educational content that is both engaging and impactful, and something that is honed just for the kids, because some kids learn in one way and some learn in the other way. So if I can find a way that can empower the kids, that's my main goal. Second is innovation and education. The process will require a lot of time, but innovative thinking to incorporate the latest educational trends and technologies. And I learned how to create a curriculum that prepares students for demands of the modern world. So I taught them how to become 21st century leaders, where if they go get a job or they're in a group setting, they'll know how to lead their friends and fellow colleagues. Third would be community engagement. So visiting Ayodhya and intricacies with the local community was an eye-opening experience. I didn't realize how bad Ayodhya's education, but also like mental health that we saw for the students and things like that. I didn't understand how bad it was because I'm in the US, I'm not face to face. So it's different seeing someone on a Zoom box every day comparatively to face. And you can really feel the emotions more in person and get to know and understand each student's individual needs in person. Fourth was teaching the communication skills. So teaching the curriculum in Ayodhya helped me develop my teaching skills and communication skills. I learned how to effectively convey like concepts, so leaderships and things like that. But also, I am pretty good at understanding Hindi, but I'm very weak at speaking Hindi. So the months prior to that, I was working with another GBTC mentor on practicing my Hindi, making sure that the students could somewhat understand me. And I was having maybe not full-blown conversations with each student, but I was able to have enough of a conversation with each student to understand what their needs were. Um, Fifth was empathy and cultural sensitivity. I engage with the students and community members in Iowa and deepen my empathy and cultural sensitivity, especially going to like the Hindu temples and understanding more about their culture and what Ayodhya means to Indians. And lastly is fundraising and events planning. So participating in the book launch event in Nepal and other fundraising initiatives has taught me valuable skills in event planning, fundraising, community outreach, and a bunch of other leadership experiences that I've used for the past 4 years. And so what do I encourage to everybody here joining the youth leadership program would definitely be the skills. First is it enhances skill development. The program offers unparalleled opportunities to develop a wide range of skills, from curriculum teaching to fundraising to project management and just leading. What does leading mean to you guys? Second, impactful experiences. These experiences that you'll have with GBTC. They're not something that you'll just write down. They're going to be stories that you're going to tell to people that you meet, and those stories are going to be what makes people interested in helping GBTC. And if they're helping GBTC, they're helping the kids, and if they're helping the kids, that's all we want. And then personal and professional growth. For me, it's been more of a practicing my Hindi, practicing leading in my community, practicing my community outreach, and anything and everything that can help these students. And lastly, community connection, engaging with a wide range of communities. I've met people from Malaysia, from Nepal, from India, and just a bunch of countries that coming together all for one cause, I think is very powerful. And so, in conclusion, my experience with GBTC, from curriculum development and community visiting to fundraising initiatives like the book launch in Nepal, has been transformative for sure. It has equipped me with valuable skills, broadened my horizons, and deepened my commitment to educational empowerment and community service. I really strongly encourage everyone to join GBTC Youth Leadership Program and embark on the fulfilling journey of learning, growth, and making a positive impact. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Angie.
Thanks a lot, Arjun. Thank you very much. I remember that animal game that you designed, that you especially created for their students, and we have a lot of fun having it with the students in open area. Now Janvi was also there, and Janvi, I would like to highlight, if you just put light on that workshop that we did together at Ayodhya Hospital. So if you can shed light on that.
So hello everyone, I'm Janvi Varshne. I've passed 12th and I'm planning to pursue BA Psychology. So about the workshop we held in the eye hospital in Ayodhya. So it was about leadership skills and like how we can, like, to the students studying in the eye hospital, like how to become a more empathetic leader, a more effective leader. And it was a great opportunity for me, and it was one of the first like times I actually did something like that. That was so it was a very new experience, and I got to do something which I'd never done before, I'd say. So basically, during our time in Ayodhya, I learned the importance of community service and the impact it can have. One key lesson that this experience provided me with was the valuable insights in leadership, community engagement, and the impact of education on young minds. Specifically, the youth leadership, the eye hospital,
The session that we had,
the presentation we had in the eye hospital, it helped me, like, that was one of, like, it helped me realize like the importance of leadership and public speaking, basically. And I noticed how even a small action on our part can have a significant impact on the children there. Like something that may seem like a little thing that you've done that might help them, and that has such a large impact on the children there. My participation in the leadership program encouraged me to step out of my comfort zone that I'd built around myself, boosted my self-confidence, which the whole giving a presentation in front of like 50 people there, or speaking in front of a huge audience, it gave me a chance to do that, and it helped me build my confidence as well, and made me grateful for all opportunities that I've been given all my life. And then because of the GBTC Youth Leadership Program, it provides a unique opportunity to make a difference in our communities. It's about developing yourself as a leader and gaining valuable experience that will shape your future, not just giving back. So thank you, and I hope to see you all soon. And I'm very excited to have you all.
Thank you, Janvi. Thank you.
Thank you so
much. It was the workshop on servant leadership, and the main portion was covered by both of Arjun and Janvi. It was very impactful, and later we were called by the director, and he appreciated our effort. And how can you forget that mango party and being on
yes, of course.
Yeah, it was really great experience.
It was a wonderful experience.
Yeah. Right. So that was the means they both of Arjun and Janvi were there with us for the holiday internship program. So here you'll get, when you really engage in something now, you learn a lot. We remember that, and we'll get the chance to apply that in our life. That is the beauty of this particular program. Now coming to the next slide. And it is about advocacy campaign. And as a NGO, we are working with underserved students. Different projects are there. We need to relate people. We need to reach people, and for that there's an advocacy campaign. And Here, I would like to invite Anjali. Anjali from Bombay. She's working on it relentlessly and she got very good result. Over to you, Anjali.
Oh, hello. So, should I share my screen? Just a second, I'll do that.
Yeah, sure. You can first introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so, so is it visible, the presentation?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
it
can
is
put it in
visible.
slide mode.
I thought it was in slide mode. Yeah,
No.
I think this will do it. Okay. So, hey everybody, I'm Anjali Gangotri, and I've been associated with GBTC's Youth Leadership Program for the past year now. And I try to hop in whenever I can, when I get time from my college work. But I'm most active during my summer breaks, so which is what I'm doing right now. And I'm a student of robotics and AI in College of Engineering, Pune. So today I'll share with you my experience, which has been incredibly fruitful and has also played a big role in honing my leadership skills. So these are some pictures of me working. So recently I took on this challenge of raising funds and creating awareness about GBTC's cause. And I did it all by myself, which surprised me also. And that I called my self-initiated project. So my mother has always been keen on pushing me out of my comfort zone. So what started as an exercise has actually proved to be really fruitful. And so this is what I did. I went house to house. I raised funds. I created awareness. And for people who couldn't support financially, I encouraged them to, enroll their children in youth leadership programs, GBTC's leadership programs. And as a token of appreciation, I gave them my paintings. And they could also commission me for my artwork. And now, at first glance, this might seem unnecessary, but I've put a lot of thought into it. And what I found was that when donors look at something, for example, a painting on their desks or their walls, they're reminded of, how they helped contribute to a bigger cause. And it builds your relationship with them over time. And it's a matter of trust. So all of these things I took into consideration, and I planned on creating paintings, spending hours and hours doing that every single day. So yeah, and this is what I learned: self-motivation and self-discipline. So I learned that without self-discipline, you can't really achieve anything. So, like I said, I have put in hours painting in the mornings and then collecting funds in the evenings and coordinating when I could meet them when they'd be free, etc., etc. So all of this requires a lot of discipline and perseverance. So I realized the importance of it, of having a schedule of sorts, and then effective communication skills and the art of influencing people. So of course, you need to be very concise and clear when you explain someone, your cause and why you decided to partake. So all of these things just point to effective communication skills, and then building trust in relationships. So again, I met at least 10 strangers every single day. And, that helped me realize how, what opinions they have on things, and, what people tend to trust and what they don't trust, and stuff like that. And then using art as a medium for change. So I, leveraged or I put my skills and strengths to use, and I used art, which I'm good at, in this cause. So this can help you like realize that you can also use your skills and strengths and put them to use. So, and this is why you should join the youth leadership program for personal growth. So right. So this is an incredible opportunity for personal development, and you will acquire skills that will not only help in fundraising, but will also help in your personal development and other aspects of your life, and making a difference. So participating in a cause that is bigger than yourself will help you realize how significant it can be when you put your heart and your efforts into something. So, and then utilizing personal talents like I did, so you can put your skills and your strengths to use, and you can find a way out of helping the community while also serving yourself, and empowerment. So, of course, it was a very empowering thing for me, and I would encourage you to do the same, because you're leading projects, you're taking initiatives, and it is all really helping you at the end. Of course, it's helping the community, and you're helping children grow, but you're also making yourself a better person in the journey. So for all of these things, I think reasons, I think you should really consider participating in the youth leadership program. It will be really fruitful and underprivileged children, and it will help you realize how privileged you are, and it will help you grow. So for all of those reasons, all
Thank you.
right. Thank you.
Thank you, Anjali.
I must say that Anjali has also been, she's again very self-driven. She's been recently part of another very project-specific thing where, as she's from AI background, doing robotics. Again, you get a community of other leaders who can inspire you. And here I would say that she's doing a data analysis for us and really helping us that how can we reach more people. So that's another initiative that Anjali has worked on. So last time when she worked on this project, it was more face-to-face marketing, which would be one skill. And this time it has become more virtually how to connect with people. So thank you so much again, Anjali, for being part of this program. Yeah.
One thing I would like to highlight about Anjali, I think, she gave me a call and got the brief of that, and then she made a painting of that. And that was the first painting that was there, and that she used that painting again and again to convince the people. So definitely the last point that you highlighted, using the art as medium to to really make the change. So really, I'm agree with the ma'am that you're self-driven leader, and that was very powerful.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Right. So moving to the next part, and yeah, so this all that you have we have gone one by one. You have seen the individuals. Now we're talking about what is it for you, because if you will be here, what you'll get. And the first thing is that you're going to get is that self-awareness. Self-awareness. Why self-awareness is important? When we go to these curriculum, like 8 character strength, we'll talk about all these things. You yourself will get the idea that what amount of these skills are in you and how can you develop them. So self-awareness is something that you'll be able to put yourself against all the learnings that you learn, and then see how can you grow. So self-awareness is very important. You'll know your strength, your weaknesses, and you'll understand your personality. Moving to the next point, and that is going to be the communication. It is not only it is not only the communication that is oral communication, but when you'll be here, you'll find plenty of opportunity to all type of communication that will do your written communication also, and you will learn also how to be more effective in your communication. The third is strategic planning. When we do the project, like curriculum development, holiday, internship and other, you'll get various projects. You need to plan for that. You need to solve the problem. So you will have your hand in the things, and that will grow you as a leader, as a better planner. So these are the things that you'll get. And with all that, the very important thing that you'll get is on the next slide, and that is networking, because your network is your net worth. It is very, very important. When you come here, will build connection. Like today you are here, you are seeing people from different part of the world, different part of the India. So you'll be able to build meaningful connection with them because you will work with them. Next is you'll collaborate with them. Like first you will come together and collaborate on a particular project. You'll solve some problem. So from there, you'll create deeper bonding with each other. Next, and with that, you will learn each other. You will understand each other. So that is going to create a very, deep rooted network that is going to be very valuable in time to come. So that is the main benefits you're going to get by being the part of GBTC Youth Leadership Program. I would say one thing to conclude my point, and that is, whenever we are in turbulence, you know, turbulence itself is not problem. We know that we are in a fast-paced changing time, and things are changing very, very fast. So the best thing is to become the change maker. The main problem is that we started to raise finger toward the turbulence. But the thing is that if we solve the problem of 21st century skills with the mindset of the past, it will not help us. That is why I want you all to be the part of it. You will learn a lot by helping others to learn. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay. So, one second. So we're going to be closing the meeting very shortly. We wanted to share with all of you that what we are doing, how the youth leadership programs, what we are offering, what are the opportunities for all of you. But we also have added a new element, which is new for all the other the people who have already been part of it, is that the whole year, every month, we're going to be having personal growth workshops for you. And these are by industry experts, people who know what they know these things. We have to go pay for these workshops, which will be part of this program, which will be brought to you. And myself, as I said earlier also, that a lot of things that I wish I knew earlier. I wish I knew how to be resilient. I wish I knew how to overcome challenges and overcome turbulences. I didn't know any of these things. I didn't know that I could be a leader. I really didn't know that I could make a difference. I wish somebody had taught me all these things way back. And well, those times we didn't have those opportunities. And I'm glad that because of those little gaps that I saw in my own schooling system, we want to bring those changes in today's system. And that's why, in spite of working with the underprivileged children, we are working on the Youth Leadership Development Program, because we believe that each one of you is a leader and should be given an opportunity to lead. Because when you lead, you serve not only yourself, but the community and the nation at large. And this is where your first stepping stone will be starting. The programs that we will be offering right now, only 6 have been put over here for you. But every month there will be a date that will be given. We'll start off with Soumitra taking the first workshop on mindfulness and resilience. Who better than Soumitra to share on this? We have Devesh Mohan, who's into sales. And as person from sales, it's all about goals. And he will be sharing with you how you can set your goals and achieve them. This is the first thing that all of us should be learning in our growth journey, is to set goals and achieve those goals. I'm also going to be inviting a dear friend, also Dia's mom, Dr. Garima Kirola. She is an amazing lady who will be sharing about study-life balance with us. Again, an expert in her own space. We also will be inviting Dr. Shubhra, who is a mind mapping expert. Dr. Shubhra has worked with thousands of people and helping them unleash their creativity. And this is going to be also part of the program. And all of these are included in the program that you will be part of. So every month you will be getting emails and you can just join the program. And we will, right now, they will not be recorded and shared, but later we might have a library for it. And lastly, as I am in the space of communication, I will be doing a workshop on effective communication with you. How can you be joining this program? Well, what we do want is that this year we have added the yearly membership fee, which is going to be 800 rupees Indian or $10 for you to be part of the program. The whole year, which means from July till next year, July, you just have to pay that one-time fee of 800 rupees Indian. I will answer the question for the Nepalese children in a minute. What you need to do, one thing that you need to be doing is level 1. Level 1 is the 4 weeks introduction program, which is mandatory, which is 1600 rupees Indian, which Soumitra will be leading this program, where he will be taking you through the program and helping you understand the basics of what are the 21st century skills. Level 2 is optional. You may decide that you want to teach now, or you want to learn now, or you want to develop now, or you want to do it 6 months later. That's something that you can do later. But level 1, for anyone joining the GBTC program, it's mandatory, because we want to equip you with those 21st century skills. Only when you are equipped can you teach somebody else and help somebody else grow. And if you wish to engage in the awareness campaigns, then it's again for the whole year, it's 1600 rupees. Now, some of you may be saying that, oh, but I am not based out of India, I am based in US. Then obviously in your email, we'll be sharing with you the details of the GoFund, where you can add the money and send us the receipt. For those who are from Nepal, I will be asking teacher Anupama to help us. She can raise the funds, she can collect it, and later you can enroll with her properly. The receipt will be given to all of you. So you know that you're part of the program. You'll be added into the portal. You'll be added into the WhatsApp group. So you know what is happening, when it's happening, when are the classes running, and when can you start contributing. And those who are based in Malaysia, I am here, so I will be more than happy to answer your questions and help you settle those things. So the amount, the reason, the logic behind asking for money is that only when we give something we value, right? So whenever we give something for free, we don't value that thing. But we also wanted it to be very accessible for all of you to be able to benefit from the program and learn from it. So I'm going to just ask all over here, how many of you have any questions related to this program, or if there's anything that I can answer related to the program? I'm opening the floor to all of you. Okay, let me launch the poll. How many of you are keen to join the program? You may answer in the poll. Okay, great. I see a lot of numbers coming in. Looks like 7 people are very keen, 9. Okay. All right. And a lot of you. Okay, great. So now that we have most of you saying that you are keen on the program, I'm going to share this, end the poll and share the results. I've already ended it. Can you see the results? Okay. 11 people have said that they have. Wonderful. So great. I do want to, before in the next 3 minutes, anybody has a question about virtual or in-person campaign versus non-campaign? Is there a question? You've been here for an hour, you've not spoken for a minute. Anything that you would like to add, or what has inspired you today? Anything you would like to share before you go? Please unmute. No? Can we take a group picture then? Yes. Can we get all the people to show us your cameras? Mandeep Singh, who is joined. Okay, Mandeep Singh has joined. Okay, Ved, Aman, Rashmi, everyone, can we join the program? Can we open your camera so we can take one group picture? Let's do this. 1, 2, and Rashmi, Aman. 1, 2, and okay. I have one question for all of you before we leave. Which platform do you normally use for your social media? Can you put it into the chat box? Are you using Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn? Can you put it into the chat box for me? Megha, okay, Instagram, okay, excellent. Instagram, okay. Instagram, wow, all the kids are on Instagram, wonderful. Great. Okay, next question for is going to be that did you understand how can you be an advocacy what was that word? Social media advocate. Did you understand that part? No, but that was only one example that was shared with all of you. So what I just wish to give one example, and we had not shared the entire thing over there, is that over here. Now, what happens is why I asked you about Instagram. What happens is that if you decide that you want to become an advocate campaigner, awareness is key. So what we do is that, example, if you decide, okay, ma'am, right now I want to be only involved in the advocacy campaigns. Well, you can do fundraisers, which Anjali did. But if you want to be our social media advocate, which means you engage, you repost, or you participate in whatever today you have posted, we'll put it on Instagram, and you decide to reshare it. We are actually going to create a log, which we will give you a book, and you will have a logging system. Now, each time you engage, you get 1 point. Each time you repost any of a GBTC content, you get 1 point. But if you have participated and shared about it, you get 2 points. So what happens is, for 1 hour of community work, you need to do 12 points. But there's a log that you have to create. And in order to get the certificate, you need a minimum of 100 points, which means close to 8. It shows around 8 hours. Now, you are so fast on Instagram, you might need only 20 minutes to do the same job, which is 10 every day, just repost it. But how does it help us? Because the more you share about the project, you are creating awareness about the project to other people in the community. So this can be the first thing that you could actually take part in. Okay, so what will happen is we will be sharing with all of you via email. Do you all see your emails? Did you all get your emails, or was it the WhatsApps? What is the best way to communicate with all of you? Email or WhatsApp? Please put it in the chat box. WhatsApp, email, okay. Mikhail said email, yeah, okay. Anybody else? Email? Best way to communicate? Okay. So WhatsApp, email. Okay, so both. We will share the information with all of you, and the program will be starting in July, and we look forward to all of you joining the program and being part of the transformation. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to all the youth leaders who have joined us today, especially our veterans, such as Arjun, who was awake at 5 a.m. Phoenix time to be part of this meeting, Anjali, who has joined us from Pune, Dhruv, who is joining us from Noida, and Janvi, who is joining us from Noida also. So thank you, and a big round of applause to all of you.
Thank you very much. Thank you to all of you. In case if there's any doubt, if you want later, if you want to know more, you through WhatsApp group, you can reach us. We'll always here to clear your doubts, and we are confident to have all of you in the program.
Okay. Vidhi, are you part of the WhatsApp group already? Who's not part of any WhatsApp group? Aman is not part of it. Who's not part of it? Please leave your phone number so we can actually reach